we are in a context of huge art cuts. 40% of drama and theatre departments or arts and humanities departments will be gone by next year. I have huge anxiety, and so does the sector, on where that next generation is being grown. My name's Dr. Joanna Bucknall. I work at the University of Birmingham in the Drama and Theatre Arts Department. I've been at the University of Birmingham since 2017. The live and location-based immersive experience sector, we like to call ourselves that now because we think we've put the work in to become one. It covers broadly 12 areas, but it's everything from things that you might know like escape rooms, like Crystal Maze, all the way through to things like immersive theatre, down to immersive dining, all the way across to kind of live art and performance artwork. You've also got intermedial kinds of work. So I'm standing right now in Phantom Peak, which sort of slips across lots of our genres because it's got theatrical elements, it has live performers, but it also has gamified elements. So it has kind of like connection to computer games. There's also escape room elements because there are things to win and to play. The immersive performance sector is actually huge. It's estimated that it's worth £14.9 billion to the UK economy alone, 59.7 I think it is globally. So one of the exciting things about being an art form that sits between things and sits outside of things is that innovation and circumventing traditions can happen, but the real problem of that is you become a bit invisible and disconnected and sort of working in your own bubbles. And so across the sector you had these little bubbles of people doing their really exciting stuff sort of outside of the usual cultural spaces, but with no way of connecting, with no way of coming together. And with the growth and the appetite for this kind of work, there needed to be somewhere where we could come together, stand together, become a community that supports and helps and facilitates the future growth. So out of that, we established the Immersive Experience Network as the home of immersive. The other thing that we have seen, because we hold bi-monthly huddles, out of that programme of live events, we've had lots of people contact us to say, I've met my investor and I've secured £2 million of investment. I can get my show off the ground now. Through your event, I met somebody who managed to get me the rights for a certain IP, intellectual property, that I've been wanting to work with for years. So we're now starting to really get a sense of the value that we're having for the community and for the impact that we're having, not just on innovation and creative practice, but on business strategy and sustainability for securing people's jobs, but also developing the capacity for new jobs in the future as well. Even though we have 12 different disciplines, so many different experiences sit within that, but actually, before the Immersive Experience Network, those things were quite siloed and there weren't as many bleeds or crossovers. But since we've brought those communities together, we've started to see a little bit more kind of like fusion of those forms, which is really exciting. And also, of course, exciting for audiences because they're getting really unique, bespoke performances and experiences that just aren't available in any other kind of parts of culture. If we take theatre, for example, traditional theatre, they of course have unions like Equity, like Bectu, who set prices, who set best practice, who set pay rates, who set health and safety, all of those things that ensure everybody working in those places is fairly paid, taken care of, and has a professional environment to work in. Before the Immersive Experience Network, we did not have that for our sector because it's a completely different proposition. And we've been able to help to support some of that work that's now being done with Equity, with Bectu, to try to have some of our needs as a sector embedded in some of their best practice and their policy, so that again, we can standardise some of those things, and that work is going on right now. One of the crucial aspects that has been the catalyst for being able to build the Immersive Experience network is my positionality. So the way that I sit within academia and the university at the University of Birmingham, and the way that I also sit within the sector as a creative practitioner. So it's only with the support of the University of Birmingham that has facilitated me being able to develop and build the Immersive Experience network. So from the research, from the creative activity, from the networking, from all the things that the Immersive Experience network has been doing, what we've really done is we've built a sector. We've brought the sector together and given it visibility, given it credibility, and hopefully strong foundations for its future. Foundations for the next generation. The foundations for a sustainable, ethical, and exciting and innovative future for the live location-based immersive experience sector.